Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. In today's episode, this is another lesson in insanity. And yes, we have found ourselves in Ohio, specifically Springfield, Ohio. Now, obviously, most of you who are watching the video today had the chance to see elements or components of the debate. We are now seeing the Democrats using certain words and phrases that had to do with Donald Trump talking about the Haitians that have been brought in by the Democrat Party to change the political dynamics of Springfield, Ohio, specifically Clark County, Ohio. Now, let's just address the question of the Haitians consuming cats and dogs. Are Haitians capturing pets, dogs, cats, and then eating those dogs and cats? Probably not. Probably not. And what is happening is people are misconstruing what is happening regarding the capturing of these cats and dogs. I didn't say the Haitians were not taking pets. I said they were not eating pets. But they are capturing pets. So the question is why are portions of this 20,000 Haitians that have been imported into the country by the Democrats seizing cats and dogs? It's for sacrifice. Most of the Haitians that are being brought into the United States, the un-United States, practice elements of voodoo. Now look, if you go to Wikipedia, you'll see that Wikipedia claims that the largest religion in Haiti is Catholicism. Well, that's true too. What you have is a blending, is a merging of Catholicism and voodoo, old African voodoo and Catholicism. They have merged, trying to create this hybrid religion. Within that element of voodoo, sacrificing animals is common. So what you're seeing in Springfield, Ohio, regarding the capturing of cats and dogs, and then those dogs and cats disappearing, is not the fact that the Haitians are eating the cats and dogs. They are sacrificing the cats and dogs. Now, look, I know that doesn't make it any better. I get it. And the Democrats are creating a situation where we are now having a clash of civilizations. Look, the Haitian community that is being imported into the United States by the unitary one-party state is incompatible with the people of Clark County, Ohio. So why is this happening? Why are the Democrats importing all these Haitians into Springfield and Clark County, Ohio? Well, the short answer is they can. Right now, Clark County is about 60% Republican. So if you have a population essentially of about 60,000 voting age persons, and you bring in 20,000 voting age persons, and then those persons are committed to the cause, committed to helping the party that brought them into the country, that's giving them money in perpetuity, giving them direct support. Because let's face it, these people that have been brought into the country could not survive in Haiti. They couldn't do it. Haiti is a failed state. Let's face it. It is a failed state. So the Democrats are bringing in these people completely incompatible with the cultural norms of Clark County, Ohio, Springfield, Ohio, for that matter, the United States, the un-United States. And again, purpose-driven, designed to bring in voters. Each one of these quote-unquote political refugees is allowed to bring in 6 family members from Haiti. And look, this isn't them sneaking in. This is them being brought in by the Democrat-controlled federal government to change the demographics of certain locations around the United States. It's happening. It's a fact. Why do you think these people are being brought in? Do you think that they're being brought in and being placed in Springfield, Ohio, because they're going to contribute in some way? Most are illiterate. They can't read. They can't write. Very, very rudimentary education. Most do not speak English. So why are they being brought in? Well, they're being brought in because they can vote. They can skew the vote. They can change the dynamics of the election process that has traditionally been, at least in Clark County, Ohio, 60% Republican. Think about it for a second. 60,000 people in a city, 60% vote conservative and or Republican or independent and kind of sway towards Donald Trump. What happens if you bring in 20,000? Well, that's a 33% increase. A 33% increase in Democrat voters in this specific locale. It's purpose-driven. But again, just in regards to the Haitians eating cats and dogs, they are sacrificing cats and dogs. And that probably should have been explained a bit further in the debate. That's where President Trump's handlers fail to educate him. I think if he would have rationally explained this clash of civilizations, hey, you're bringing in 20,000 practitioners of voodoo, and one of the tenets of voodoo is sacrificing animals to gain favor with the spirit world. This is an absolute fact. It's being purged by the internet right now. If you go into Google and you try to find out information about voodoo, about what is happening in Ohio, all you're going to find out is no, they're not eating. The Haitians are not eating cats and dogs. They're sacrificing cats and dogs. Now the ducks, that's a different story. That's a different story. They're eating the ducks. They're capturing ducks in parks, and yes, they're cutting their heads off, and then they're consuming those ducks. But probably not the cats. They're just sacrificing them. That's all they're doing. Oh boy. All right. So there you have it. Another lesson in insanity. Thanks for joining us. More to come. Have a good day.